MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Jared Eichhoff will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Jared Eichhoff, one of the top up-and-coming pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Overhand curveball from a right-hander. Might have the best right-handed curveball from a starter in baseball right now. Guy has a terrific future.
Now batting, Brett Gardner. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. Well, talk about starting the game with a bang, boys.
Yeah, Matt, there's a reason this guy is leading off tonight. He can flat out fly, as you can see here. He squares up on this thing and kicks it into high gear for a triple to start us off.
Here's Neil Walker. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. Just a 1 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Eichhoff, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 15th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Here's the 2-1 home. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Herrera moving in. 1 down. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I know this team is hoping Brett Gardner can get on a hot streak. He's got only 6 hits in his last 10 games. That's not catastrophically bad, but they need a lot more from him. There have been a lot of 0 for games lately, and that's not doing anybody any good.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Gardner takes his lead at third with one away. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Popped him up. And Santana able to stay with it here for out number two.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. And a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
A 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 38th home run of the season for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. Sanchez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. The 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike three anyway, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Jordan Montgomery is on the mound for game two. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, second baseman, Cesar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bouncer down the line. But it gets fouled. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2. turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
First pitch of the at bat. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. One out, nobody on. Hit out towards second, taken by Walker. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting third, left fielder, Reese.
Striding into the box, Reese Hoskins. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. And the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Stepping in, Carlos Santana. And you can see he really enjoys hitting here at Citizens Bank Park, which is not a shocker. It's a good place to be a hitter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia. They're down 2-0. Striding in, Didi Gregorius. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 8, the first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
So striding in, Greg Bird. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 2-0. And in steps Scott Kingery. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Altair, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging bunt to the mound. And that's the second out.
Batting 7, the shortstop,
Set to get his evening at the plate started, J.P. Crawford. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing grounder to the right side. Bird fields it cleanly, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
At the plate, Andrew Knapp, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball. Crawford is off at first with 2 away. He's running. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Pitch is low and in the dirt, and that's going to allow that runner to steal his way into scoring position here with 2 away.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Chopped weakly to the left. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Yankees 2 and the Phillies nothing. Into the box, Jordan Montgomery, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He found his way over to 3rd via a triple in his first at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
1 out, nobody on. Hit back toward the mound. Crawford gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Neil Walker. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Fouled off. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them a 4.
2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Neil Walker. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So here now's the pitcher, Jared Eichhoff. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jared Eichhoff.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Gregorius. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. The 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Stanton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Pitch on the way. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Sent on the ground, but right into the ship. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-2. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He's set. Here it comes. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
As we take another look here, you can see that the curve just didn't have that great bite to it, and he sends it deep into the night sky. If you can see it early, curveballs can be some of the easiest pitches to get airborne and backspin out of the park.
The batter,
Brandon Drury will bat next.
Brandon Drury.
Popped him up. Hernandez has a play, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead this one 4-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-0 the count. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. One and two now. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Santana, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1. Down the first base line, and that's through for a hit. Santana will take the turn and head for second now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Now the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Aaron Altair, runner in scoring position with 2 count. From the stretch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies strand one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stepping into the box, Greg Bird was a strikeout victim in his first try.
33, Greg Bird.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in, Jordan Montgomery. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Neil Walker will be next. Three and 1 now to Brett Gardner. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pereira's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Neil Walker. No hits to this point.
Neil Walker.
He's set, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here it comes, 0-2. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Bird stands at second with 2 gone. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Bird rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses 2-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
To third. Kingery's there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Phillies nothing. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 away. So stepping in, Andrew Knapp. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batter, pitcher.
Nick Williams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 5-0. Adam Morgan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 46, Adam Morgan.
Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. Set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He hit a sac fly earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. One and one. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Inside and low, 2-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He went deep last time up.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Hit back toward the mound. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center as he tacks on to his total, currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. Now in the box, Brandon Drury. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
You can just see the wheels turning in his mind on the mound out there. I was cruising, just needed one more out, then give up a single and a homer? Goes to show you, you can never take an out or a pitch for granted in this game.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd and no swing. It's ball 3. Full count here. Here comes the pitch.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Through 5 1/2, it's the Yankees 7 and the Phillies 0. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. Makes the play, one away. Digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. No balls and 1 strike.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. A bouncer to the left side. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in, Jordan Montgomery. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that one just missed outside. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. In tight. Look out. That one sends him to the deck. It's ball 3. Brett Gardner waits on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Now is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, number 11, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Herrera moving in. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Neil.
Digging in and looking for more, Neil Walker. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. high in the air down the right field line. Altair is after it. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're still in control, 7-0. Here's Carlos Santana now.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping in now, Scott Kingery, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To Walker for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, Aaron Altair. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit hard down the line. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2 and 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Phillies nothing. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Avisail Garcia is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Field, number 26, Avisail Garcia.
Jacoby Ellsbury is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 22, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Gleyber Torres is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Number 25.
Here's the first pitch to him. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher.
Settling in now, Andrew Knapp. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Hit out towards second. Torres brings it in. And there's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 46.
Trevor Plouffe will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Trevor Plouffe.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. He enters here right at the 290 mark. No home runs as of yet, and 4 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Hector Neris comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Brandon Drury will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air. Kingery is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jordan Montgomery. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Kingery in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches as it remains an 8-0 ball game. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Out in front of it, strike 1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Gardner is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Stepping up to the plate, Odubel Herrera, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second.
Torres scoops it up.
On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Philly down to their last strike. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So now Carlos Santana. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jordan Montgomery earned his 9th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 8 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.